Well, hello everybody, and welcome to another super scintillating, sensational episode of JTH Reacts. I am your host, JTH, and today we are prepared for another movie trivia Schmoedown. And on today's movie trivia Schmoedown, this is something that I've really been requesting when it came to Christian and the movie trivia Schmoedown crew. Um, this is a little something that I would like to call YouTube Faction Wars. Yes. Throughout all the team matches that have happened in the movie Trivia Schmoedown, this seems to be the first time that we've had this conglomeration of two different pairings on YouTube, whether it is review-based videos or reaction-based videos. This is kind of the first time we're going to see a head-to-head matchup between two YouTube groups, because on one end, we have The Real Rejects, one of the most well-known and prominent reaction/review groups on YouTube. And on the other side, we have Double Toasted, who are making their official Schmoedown debut. Now, I will admit that I was a little late to the party when it came to the Double Toasted. Forgive me, that was a late to the party pun. I'm sorry to the late to the party crew. I actually did not intend to do that. So yeah, let me try to reword this a little different. I will admit that I was a little behind on the Double Toasted crew. I did know who they were, but I did not regularly follow them. Since then, I believe the first review that I saw from Double Toasted was their review of Marvel's Doctor Strange, which was about 6 months ago. And since then, I have periodically followed them, but not on a regular basis. But from what I have seen, I can tell that they are definitely very knowledgeable about movies and have been very curious to see how they would fare on the Schmoedown. Well, now I get my chance to see how they're going to fare. And as far as who I think is going to win, I've got a hard time thinking that Double Toasted wouldn't be jumping into the Schmoedown unless they were very, very confident that they could come out on the winning end of a team competition. So because of that, I'm going to go with a little upset today. I'm going to pick Double Toasted to actually come out on the winning end and get the one up on the Real Rejects, which might be unfortunate for the Rejects because considering John Mad Hatter Humphrey is going into singles competition this Friday, but I will get into that at the end of the video. But yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into this YouTube faction wars of movie trivia Schmoedown. It is the Real Rejects versus Double Toasted. Okay, and let's do this in 3, 2, 1. And today's movie trivia Schmoedown is unofficially sponsored by Arizona Sweet Tea. I know technically it's not a soft drink, but you know what? It's my rules. I'll change whenever I want. Cheers.
Welcome back to the movie trivia Schmoedown. I'm Christian
Ellis or can't be today.
Happy to be here with you on a very interesting team match, Christian.
This is a very interesting team match because we have a team that has been there before and is trying to make their way back into the team standings, if you will, and then two legends, if you will, in the YouTube space, but making their debut. They are rookies here in the movie trivia Schmoedown. We're talking about Double Toasted versus the Real Rejects. Now, Martin and Corey, part of Double Toasted. Now, when Mark and I started Schmoedown back in the day, there were really only a couple of people that were doing movie reviews, and the kings of the hill were Spill.com. And it is a privilege to have them on the show. It's going to be a lot of fun, very funny dudes, and I can't wait to see what they do. Now, whether or not
Maybe if they win, I'll actually
find that out today. We do
start watching their videos a little more regularly.
Of John Humphrey certainly
Like I said, in the few that I've seen, they've definitely
his performance in the free for all was one of the most
been very funny and entertaining.
In the entire event, which is so well received by the fans. MVP. We have great iconic moments.
I will say that. I will say this about that. I think people got a little carried away about all the praise that Humphrey got. Yes, he lasted 15 rounds, and that's a big accomplishment. But go back and look at the body of work. Ultimately, he got 50% of his questions right. I mean, going into his one-on-one match against Andreyko on Friday, is getting 50% of your questions right going to help you? How many games are you going to win when you get 50% of your questions right? Not a lot. So,
Double Toasted and Real Rejects.
So yeah, it was a nice feat, but at the same time,
Got my real rejects. They're the real.
I think people
rejects. The realist. You guys
just focused a little too much on the feet and got a little forgetful about the overall body of work.
Y'all done made me mad now. You ain't even done shit to me, and I'm pissed off.
We're gonna burn down your complex and shoot up your tilted kilt. What do you think about that?
Ooh, you made these Negroes mad. Ooh.
This is actually John's favorite, like, the people he's ever followed online for years.
This is the only website I've consistently stuck with throughout my life since I found it. Like, since Spill.com I've been following.
Yeah.
So, you know, fuck Corey. Fuck Corey.
We're good guys, though, man. We don't want to say that kind of stuff.
No, it's a term of endearment.
Oh,
it's a loving thing.
Oh, good.
What can we tell you about real rejects that the name doesn't already say?
At the very least, this might be the most entertaining team match we've had in a long while.
I haven't seen these guys for years, and I realize why now. A couple of punks is what they are.
Yeah, I threw one guy my keys so he could park my car.
Take the real off. Rejects, keep that part in there.
But I think Double Toasted is really hilarious channel. They're both very charming people who we're going up against. I'm just super excited. I'm sure they share the same amount of enthusiasm too.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say enough nice things about those guys, and they seem really sweet. You know, I would
Got so many nice things to say about them, and you haven't said one thing yet.
Most gentlemen.
You've got one chance to leave now.
Yeah, you know what? You guys should go ahead and leave now, and that way you save yourself a whole bunch of embarrassment. At least you're going to save somebody a whole bunch of embarrassment if you just go ahead and walk out now.
It's funny, too, because not only y'all going to lose out there in front of the camera, but I was planning on beating y'all's ass in the parking lot after.
We can still do that.
So I know we can. So, you know, I would just go home right now. But, you know, if you would, hey, take the risk. I'd be happy to do it.
They probably want the ass with beaten.
Yeah, we love you guys, and I know you guys probably said the same things about us too.
Yeah, much love, big respect. Toast.
Young Buckies.
Young Buckies.
Group hug. Hey, man, group hug.
Well, what a contrast there. It looks like Double Toasted does not give a shit. They are here to make sure that they're here
And
to
based on what I've seen from their videos,
jokes,
that ain't nothing new, that's for sure.
The real rejects, big fans of these guys.
Yeah.
Something like Ray says, maybe sometimes it's not great to meet your idols.
No, you never know. It's like when The Rock faced Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania, what was that, 17, 18?
Right.
Where, you know, the crowd just suddenly said, hey, Hogan's our guy. He's our legend.
You're supposed to be the wrestling guy.
Rock. These real rejects are looking up to these guys. Let's see what happens here when they get in the ring.
Well, I'm ready to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Introducing first.
Give them that first.
1, 2, 3.
Making
Oh.
their Schmoedown debut. They are the YouTube icons, ladies and gentlemen. Corey, Martin, Double Toast.
Thanks, guys, for making me look like a fool. As if I don't ever do that. Ever.
What they're doing, causing havoc right away.
Yes, look at
middle fingers to their friends, their family. They don't care. They're here to just cause havoc.
Because obviously I'm a complete lunatic fringe.
Their opponents,
As I take a swig of my sweet tea.
representing the Young Bucks with a record of 1 win, 2 defeats.
Two very interesting choices of songs here.
John Humphrey
Uh-oh.
and glorious Greg
What we got here?
the real Reject. There's cops
some pregame ceremony here.
Very, very nice. Very classy.
Oh, what do we got? We got toast.
Oh, no.
They got double toasted.
Oh, no,
What are they up to? Oh, no. No. Oh! Oh, no. Ah! How could you kill the toast? What?
It started out nice, but Corey just did not take to them beating up the toast.
No, that's
Oh,
that's
my
like
God.
It's going on a star or something like that, or Deion Sanders. You know the reference I'm trying to
Well,
make.
this already gets an
that's
A+
good.
for entertainment.
Hey, look, John, it's cleaning up
Unfortunately,
the
it's
toast
all
like a
downhill
pro.
from here for the match.
Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Corey is making Greg walk all the way
Oh my
around.
goodness.
He just told him, "You shall not pass."
Well, we do know this is going to be entertaining to
Yes.
say the least. All right, here we go. All right, so here are the rules for round number 1.
Better explain this
Contestants will
thoroughly
get 8
because
questions
they might not
from
be
8
paying
different
attention because they're so
categories, each
filled
worth
with
1 point
rage.
apiece. They will then show their answer when they're called upon and say the answer at the same time to their camera. Now you also have the JTE rule.
Not the
which means
JTH rule. Thank you,
guys
thank you,
can
thank you.
ask to
I've not
repeat
said
the
that in a
question
while.
3 times.
I needed to
during
reiterate
the
that in case people
entire
forgot.
match. 3 times during the entire match. There's also a challenge rule. If there's a particular answer that you think was right that the judges called wrong, you can challenge that. In the same way in other sports, if it is overturned, then you will not lose your challenge, but if it stays the same, then you will lose your challenge. All right, so Real Rejects, are you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Ready.
Double Toasted, are you guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown!
Yay!
All right, here we go, round number 1.
All right, guys.
This is gonna be
in
fun.
the category of animated films. Which decade saw the release of Disney favorites The Fox and the Hound and The Little Mermaid?
The 80s, I
have a
believe.
feeling that you've seen The Little Mermaid more times than I want to believe that you have seen it.
I'm going to tell you this. I've not seen it at all.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Yeah.
Little
'cause I like
Mermaid was
Splash too much.
1990, but I know Fox and the Hound's got to be
3,
80s.
2, 1. Start with John Humphrey.
The 1990s?
That is incorrect.
Damn.
The 80s.
That's correct.
The 80s.
That's correct.
Wow.
And
Well,
Corey?
I guess I got it wrong. I put 80s and 90s, so
Where you put 80s and 90s?
yes.
It's wrong.
Well,
It's
that's
wrong.
wrong. Okay, so we got 1
Not even half
point.
right?
We got 1 point for. I know, I almost gave you half a point there. 1 point for Rejects. 1 point for.
Oh, boy.
Toasted. All right. Question number 2.
I just needed
We're
one.
off to a bitchin' start.
All right. Question number 2 in the realm of comedies.
Love him.
Callahan Auto Parts is the family business on the ropes in this 1995 road trip comedy. Callahan Auto Parts. It's the family business on the ropes in this 1995 road trip comedy. They're screaming. They're screaming coming
from the
audience.
crowd.
Yeah.
That sounds like Josh McCouga.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, it's Josh McCouga.
Josh McCool.
Who else would it
Very
be?
upset. All right, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Martin.
I'm going to say Tommy Boy.
That's correct. That's a big point there. Greg.
The Josh McCouga story.
That is incorrect.
Close. Very
Corey.
close.
Corey.
That's why I have Martin here. Used cars.
I mean, that's a good answer, though. And John.
I wrote Beethoven's Third Movement.
Wow, so look at that. So only Martin getting that one right there.
Martin coming
2
through.
1. All right, here we go. Next category, Ken.
All right, gentlemen, category is dramas. What's the trick to pulling off Christian Bale's appearing and reappearing act in The Prestige?
Oh, one more time. No, you don't want to give it to him one more time? Okay, I guess I'm just nicer then.
Okay. What's the trick to pulling off Christian Bale's appearing and reappearing act in The Prestige?
See? Is it that hard to be a nice person?
Turn the camera off.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Greg.
He has a twin.
That is
That's correct.
Yeah. Corey.
Trap door.
Incorrect. John.
I mean, that's the key part of it, I'm sure.
Thinking of the wrong part of the movie. I wrote a fucking giant Tesla coil.
Martin.
Clones.
No, that's
not-
no, that's
All right,
the
now-
other
Twins or not.
character, Hugh Jackman's
Yeah,
character.
all right, can't give you that one. Okay,
All
so
tied up in 2.
2-2. All right.
Although
next
twins
category,
are a
category
weird science of
horror/thriller.
nature.
Horror/thriller. Death slowly walks towards whoever had sexual intercourse most recently in what 2014 thriller? Death slowly
you gotta
walks
have
towards whoever had sexual intercourse most recently in what 2014 thriller?
Not a problem I have, Christian.
5,
Ever had
4,
sex?
3,
I think I know.
2,
Ever seen a grown man
1.
naked?
Corey.
God damn it. Please let me get one. It follows.
That's
Correct.
Yay!
Yay!
John.
It follows.
Correct. Martin.
It follows.
Correct. Greg.
It follows.
There you go. All right.
We are tied up 4. All right,
Next category.
guys, the 5th question here category is action adventure. Which Die Hard installment features the lead villain played by William Sadler?
Good know, William Sads.
Yeah.
Used to call him that in college, you know that?
Yeah. Did you go to college with him?
2.
No, I'm just making that up.
Oh, okay.
5,
I believe
4,
everything literally.
You should. 3, 2,
Damn it.
1. And John Humphrey.
Die Hard 2. He does that naked scene.
That is correct.
Oh, yay!
I said 4.
Incorrect, Greg.
Die Hard 2.
All right, and Martin. I'm sorry, Corey.
I also remember the penis. Die Hard too.
Die Hard 2.
There we
Correct.
go.
There you go. All right, so 6-5.
Great minds remember the same
Yeah.
penises.
Yes, they do.
All right.
Yes, they do.
There was a great nude scene, I'll tell you that much.
All right, next category of family films. What legendary actor plays Meacham, the elder patriarch convinced a dragon actually lives in the woods in 2016's Pete's Dragon? I am not repeating that one. I will just, what legendary actor plays Meacham, the elder patriarch convinced a dragon actually lives in the woods in 2016's Pete's Dragon?
I never saw the remake of Peach Dragon. Or,
Yes.
I never saw the remake of that.
Internal debating going on
Yeah,
over there.
A lot of
Oh.
Taking a guess.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Martin.
I got nothing.
All right, Greg.
Liam Neeson.
Incorrect. Corey.
Robert Redford.
That's correct.
correct.
Corey playing big game 3 in a row. And John.
John Hurt.
Incorrect. So
Correct.
Corey, the
Tie
only one, ties up the game there. Corey now having a strong second
Good job,
half.
Corey.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Next category.
We
Ken.
should collab.
Question 7, category is fantasy sci-fi. The Pevensie children help save a faraway realm in what fantasy movie based on classic novels? I'm not sure I said that right, Christian, but we're just...
What is it? Pevensie. You said it close enough. People are screaming at you, but you still said it
Well,
right.
rightfully so. Emma screams at me a lot.
The Pevensie children. All right, 5,
The Pevensie children.
4,
Oh my God.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Greg.
I put Chronicles of Potter.
Ooh, that was
No.
incorrect. Corey.
Box Troll.
Incorrect. John.
The Chronic What Coals of Narnia.
That is
That's correct.
correct.
Damn it! Oh.
You're telling jokes. You should have gotten the right answer.
I had
And
nothing.
Martin.
I had nothing.
Nothing. Okay, so only 1 point.
Okay.
So, and last category in the category of comic book movies, very close score here, 7-6. Comic book movies. Which actor played the Human Torch in the 2005 and 2007?
It's
Fantastic
Chris
Four?
Evans! I can't imagine why he'd want to redo at being a
I didn't
superhero.
play this role, but I have lit myself on fire.
Last night.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Corey.
Chris Evans.
That's correct. John.
Chris Evans.
That's correct. Martin.
Chris Evans.
Correct. And Greg.
Chris Evans.
There we go.
There we
Still
go.
all tied up here, right?
That's, no, I got
No?
9, 8.
Trust me,
Oh,
whenever
reject.
whenever
Okay, so
JTH
reject
gets a
up
question
9-8
right,
here going
JTH
into
is gonna
round
celebrate.
Number 2.
In case you haven't
Round number
noticed,
2, it
I
works
are
like this.
dumb.
Each one of the teams is going to have a chance to spin the wheel. They're going to get 6 questions apiece, each worth 2 points apiece. They will spin the wheel. If they don't like the category they get first, they
Been,
can
very
spin
entertaining
again.
so far.
Second
I've
time,
been
though,
having
they
a
have to
blast so
take
far.
what they get. They have to also, if they opt for multiple choice, then it is now goes from being 2 points to 1 point, and you can steal from your opponents in this round. All right, Real Rejects, you guys are up by 1. Would you like to go first or second?
We should go first, you think?
Hey, man, if you're going
Yeah.
home, let's do it.
You want to spin it, MVP?
Let's do that.
Yeah.
I'll spin
All
it.
right.
And I opt for multiple choice.
Go
I'm looking to
first.
spin
For
first.
all,
Okay.
MVP goes
Good
spin.
bracing on the wheel. That's a good spin. That's a
Thank
solid
you.
spin.
Big spin.
Yes,
We're gonna
their
land
opponent's choice.
A
on-
little horror thriller going on right now.
Yeah, they're waiting
get
for
some
horror
horror
thriller,
roll.
and it's gonna
Such a good
roll.
spin.
Good
It's
spin,
still
and it's gonna go
going.
to Christopher Nolan.
Christopher
movie.
Nolan.
Christopher Nolan.
Is it
Gonna
new
go for it.
category?
They're
We'll
gonna
take
go
it.
for it.
Okay,
Okay, they're
they're
going
gonna
for
take it.
Christopher Nolan movies. All right, here we go, guys.
New
The
category, I
of
like that.
Christopher Nolan. In The Prestige, just before Borden is hanged for Angier's murder, what does he say when asked if he has any last words?
Woof. What does he say? Let's do a multiple choice for that.
Is it A, are you watching? B, goodbye. C, abracadabra. D, he merely smiles.
Are you watching?
That's incorrect. So the steal, double toaster for 1
D?
point.
I don't know. I don't know what you're looking at me for.
What was D again?
D was he merely smiles. It was are you watching? Goodbye, abracadabra, or he merely smiles.
Go with D.
That's also incorrect. The answer is abracadabra. All right.
So obvious.
I'm glad we mixed this category.
Yeah, this is working out.
There we go.
It's panning out really well.
Next question. Who played Detective Ellie Burr in Insomnia?
Hillary Swank.
That's correct. 2 points.
Look at that.
Question
underrated movie.
3. In Inception, the dreamers use an object to distinguish dreams from reality. This object was officially referred to as what?
A totem.
That is correct for 2
that.
points. Nice.
I'm liking this
Question
Nolan
4.
category. I hope they use
The
this
protagonist
much
in
more often.
Memento suffers from what? 5.
I don't know how specific you're looking, but we'll go with amnesia.
And you would be correct for 2 points.
Correct.
All right.
Christopher Nolan
2 more
category so
questions in
far, and
this
not
category.
one trace of
Just don't do
the
it first.
Batman.
What is the name of the district of Gotham
Oh,
City
spoke
where
too
Batman
soon.
aids the police in fighting the escaped Arkham Asylum convicts in Batman Begins?
The Narrows.
That's correct for 2 points. Wow, that was a big one.
Why did I have to say
Alright.
something?
Now, your last question in the category of Christopher Nolan for a pretty stellar round here. Who played Matthew McConaughey's father-in-law in Interstellar? Right? Interstellar. Bite the. I can't get the words out.
I understand.
Can we get multiple choice?
You can. Is it A, Michael Caine, B, John Lithgow, C, James Cromwell,
John
D,
Lithgow?
John Larroquette?
Lithgow.
For 1 point, that's correct. All right, so right now a 10-point lead for the Rejects. Very good category there.
That
Now,
was a nice
Double
round.
Toasted can absolutely
Consider
catch
that
up,
they were a
but
little
they do
hesitant
need to score some
to
points
take
here.
it.
All right, so Corey and Martin, please spin that wheel and let's get to a category. And it's going to land on horror thriller.
I can't answer any of those.
Since he's not feeling good
All
about
right, so they're going to spin again.
so-
They're going to spin again.
One more time.
Here we go. Here's the spin.
With
All right, there we go. Good spin.
Nice.
Very
All
nice.
right, what are they going to
Now they get it.
Motherfucker.
Come on, horror
And they're going
thriller.
to land on 80s.
80s.
movies. All right.
We can do it. Strong suits.
It can't be any worse than horror.
All right, here we go. 80s movies.
I like these.
This is a whole lot better.
Here we go.
All right, 6
Better.
questions in this category, guys. You can confer, and you do have multiple choice if you want. First question. In
That's nice
National
of them to remind
Lampoon's
them of that
Vacation, the
for newcomers.
Griswolds set out in their station wagon toward a fun-filled time at...
Wally World.
That's correct.
Correct.
Yep.
2 points. There you go.
Yep.
That was an easy one.
Question
Cup.
2. Who delivered pizza as Mookie in 1989's...
Spike Lee.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here we go.
Oh, God.
Name the 1989 film based on the synopsis. An accident puts the consciousness of an elderly dream researcher into the body of a bratty teenager. The problem? The kid prefers dream world limbo to real life.
Wow.
Dream a little dream.
That's right, 2 points.
Yeah, wow.
Well done.
What a hole there.
Well done on that one. Wow.
Crap.
My man.
All right.
Question 4. Other than his synthesizer, what instrument does Ferris Bueller play while waiting for Cameron to pick him up?
Multiple choice.
A, saxophone, B, trumpet, C, flute, D, clarinet.
5,
Oh, that sounds great.
4, 3.
Trumpet.
Incorrect.
Can we hear the
Steele?
choices again, please?
A, saxophone, B, trumpet, C, flute, D, clarinet.
Saxophone?
Incorrect. We're looking for clarinet.
So no points there by
Clarinet.
Rejects,
No
but
points.
Toasted still has
Actually
was
didn't
my-
remember that. I'll have to
Question
rewatch
4
Ferris
points.
Bueller.
Question 5. In what movie do Christopher Walken and Sean Penn play father and son?
I remember this.
I know.
5.
Multiple choice.
A, Dead Man Walking. B, The Dead Zone. C, Murder 1. D, At Close Range.
At close range.
That's correct,
correct.
for a point.
Thank you.
Thank you. How many more questions?
Your
Last
final question this round. Which actress played Darian, the object of Bud Fox's affection in the hit film Wall Street?
Well, fuck.
Final answer?
I don't remember her name.
5.
Multiple choice.
A, Daryl Hannah. B, Elizabeth Perkins. C, Sean Young. D, Valeria Golino.
Daryl
They're Hannah.
That's correct.
Correct. So look, that was a good fight there by Double Toasted. It is 18-16 now going into round number 3, but they fought back from a 10-point deficit and are only down by 2.
That was a really good
Very
round,
impressive.
considering
Newcomers to this game,
they didn't seem overly sure about it.
Their movie knowledge. It's come through their pores.
They ain't got to be nice.
And the dance might be a highlight of the.
Yeah.
As now we get into round number 3, here's how it works. The competitors will have a chance to pick between categories 1 and 25. They'll pick 3 numbers. The first one's going to be worth 2 points. The second one will be worth 3 points, and the final one 5 points. Now they will choose who will.
I'm still trying to get used to the 2, 3, 5
yeah, the 2 and 3
questions.
And the 5 they'll have to.
I'm just so used to the 1, 3, 5. It seemed more traditional.
Between 1 and 25, guys.
I understand why you
4.
did the new format though.
8.
17.
17.
I'm sure it'll
All
grow on me
guys are up
eventually.
with Double Toasted. 3 numbers, please.
23,
23,
12,
12,
14.
14. All right. So we're going to start now with Double Toasted to try to get themselves tied up here. Their first one, they picked category 23.
Ooh, that's good show making.
Category 23.
You might say it's getting a little toasty.
Category
in
is
here.
dramas, Christian.
Category of dramas. Okay, so we heard that it is dramas. Who would like to take the 2-pointer category of dramas? 2 points.
I'll take it.
All right, so Martin's going to take the 2-pointer.
I'm sorry about the joke, Corey. I feel really bad.
What 1987 chick flick had a 2004 sequel that was subtitled Havana Nights? You can't.
If he gets this,
Time for luck of the
5.
draw.
think of all the chick flicks you've seen.
3.
Bridget Jones' Diary.
Oh, looking for Dirty Dancing.
You know
Nice
you
try.
want to see Bridget Jones' Diary Havana Nights, though.
So we're staying with Double
Stop looking at my
Toasted
diary.
here. Number 12 for 3 points. This goes to Corey now in the category of crime. Category of crime.
Ooh.
Corey, what was the name of the sequel to the classic Chinatown?
The 2J.
That's correct.
That's correct.
So 3 points there for
we
Corey.
go.
Now it's going to jump back to the real rejects who took category number 4.
Yes, sir. Just doing some scorekeeping on my own here, Christian. But number 4 is in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who is going to
I'll try
answer?
it.
All right.
John,
Give it a go,
hey, you know
a
what?
whirl, if you will.
He
Take
proved
the lead.
himself valuable in the free-for-all. All right, 2-point question, John. Which musical features songs such as Climb Every Mountain and My Favorite Things?
Oh, The Sound of Music.
There
That is
you
correct
go.
for 2
All right,
points.
so now it goes back to Double
Musical.
Toasted.
The Sound of Music.
Double Toasted now needs to hit their 5-pointer or Real Rejects will win the game.
Oh, please.
So the 5-pointer in category 14, you guys chose Pixar movies.
Ooh.
Pixar movies. All right,
Yeah. From the random. That's what you said.
here we go for your final question. In what town does Lightning McQueen find himself when he meets Sally
Radiator
and
Springs.
Mater in Cars?
Is it on me?
It's both you guys.
you
You guys
can
can collaborate.
confirm.
You
Oh,
can
okay.
collaborate. Yeah. So what town does Lightning McQueen?
Radiator Springs.
That's correct.
That's correct.
That was a 5-pointer? Wow.
Wow.
JTH got a 5-pointer right.
So
I
Real
feel
Rejects-
smart.
Real Rejects really only has to hit their 5 to win it, but they still have a chance here with their 3.
You guys sure
Here's
suck
that
at
throwaway
trivia.
question.
They undersell
Hey,
themselves.
here's
Not
a
very good at this game.
here's a gimme
Are you?
question for
All right.
a fat-free
All
yogurt.
right, we have, you guys chose number 8, which is the 3-point questions in the category of war. Corresponds with your number 8. Question is, idealistic Chris Taylor discovers the horrors of Vietnam and infighting between Sergeants Barnes and Elias in this war movie.
Platoon?
I got 2 choices here. I'll go Platoon.
That is
Correct.
Holy crap, I'm 2 in a row.
Train
1 point. So they
leaving
need.
the station.
It was nice to have the points, but they really need to hit this 5-pointer in order to win the game.
You got a
or
fat
Double
free
Toasted will win
yogurt.
Their debut comes down to this.
all right, guys. You chose number 17, which corresponds to the category 90s movies.
I was there for that.
You
Hey, I
can
was too.
confer your 5-point question. In which northwestern U.S. state does the 1998 film Clay Pigeons take place?
Never heard the movie, but thank God it's.
Hey, we haven't
Name the
repeated
state.
any questions yet.
Yeah.
Can we repeat that question?
They're invoking
You can repeat it 3 times. If you want
They're
to,
invoking the JTE rule, named after famed Ecuadorian film reviewer Josh Todd. Your question is, in which northwestern U.S. state does the 1998 film Clay Pigeons take place?
You don't know it. You don't know.
Referring
That's wrong.
5,
Just give it up.
pressure.
Go with your second guess.
4.
You don't know.
Let's repeat
3.
the question. Which one?
Just
In which
Stalin.
northwestern U.S. state does the 1998 film Clay Pigeons take place?
Death is inedible.
Oregon.
You don't
Can
got
I
it.
repeat the question again?
Yeah, because if you keep repeating it, it might change to a northeastern
In
state.
which northwestern U.S. state does the 1998 film Clay Pigeons take place?
You've got 4 states to choose
I
from.
like the way it looked like they actually talking about something.
Yeah.
Oh, we're having a whole
5.
thing over here.
Free
Washington?
Pebbles, Cocoa Puff.
and your winners.
Well,
Corey and
oh, thought I had jumped the gun there. You know, it seemed certain that they had won, but Christian with the classic stall tactic.
Montana.
Of course, yeah.
So look at that.
Christian faked me out too.
Saying they weren't very good, coming here and scored 24 points.
Yeah, that was a very impressive showing. Yeah, that was a really fun match.
First thing Cars ever did good in its entire existence on the planet.
Right, they come into L.A., into our studio, and sweep on in, bring some fun, some entertainment, and some knowledge,
And
Christian.
some heartbreak to the poor Real Rejects. Now,
Yeah.
both Double Toasted and Real Rejects are talking with Emma Fife behind the scenes.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown?
This ought to be an
fans? I am
interesting
here
promo,
with
to say the
Team
least.
Double Toasted, Martin and Corey, fresh off their Schmoedown debut, and victorious here today. How are you guys feeling?
Oh, well, we kind of figured it'd go down like this. I mean, they're good guys, but they're sort of like the Atlanta
Uh-oh.
Falcons of trivia. They're going to choke in the end, and they did.
I kind of had
Let
to
me tell
see
you
what
something.
Emma did.
Here's the thing. I got some answers wrong in the beginning, and I totally did that on purpose because I came in, I saw that I saw them for what they are.
Toasted doing the heel
Pumpkins,
promo.
and I didn't think that they knew shit, so I just went ahead and went easy with it. But and you know, to actually give them a compliment, they brought their game harder than I thought that they would, and that's the only reason we had to come as hard as we did. Phrasing at the end of this session here, and I just want to commend them for a nice try. Kind of pitiful, but still a nice try. And now my man, he can go back to picking up young underage girls at the bus stop, and then my other guy, he can go back to his mom's basement, and they can do whatever they do.
Okay, well, I mean, you guys did show up here today claiming that you were terrible at trivia, but after that match, I gotta say,
Got
I
me
think you guys
choked
really
up.
were just hustling them.
Fucking with you.
Oh,
That's what
boy.
we're doing. That's what we do. We catch people off guard, you know? I mean, if we really were to come in like we were,
Still
and
feeling the
knowledge that
after
we
effects
had,
from that.
oh, we'd be coming in like the big
That
guys
crotch
in the world.
shot.
Move out the way. We got this.
Not like we're doing now.
No, not like we're doing now, though. No, we're very humble people, though. So we didn't say
You're
that.
very
accurately.
humble
But I
people.
just want to say thank you so much for
Just
having
like
us.
me.
It's been a real honor.
It's been a real pleasure.
Yeah, and all joking aside, these guys are amazing. I've always wanted to come in and do something with them, and this is a very special.
Oh,
day.
after all that, you were all joking.
It's a very special day for us to be here.
I almost died because of
We
you.
haven't played it too strong to where they won't have us back, so I appreciate
Well, and
We're not assholes in real life.
it. No, we're not.
And all joking aside, you guys had a fantastic match today. You know, again, I would believe you if you're telling me that you were
died
you were
because of
just
you
playing
and you were
insane
just
in round one,
joking?
trying to throw 'em for a loop, and then you really came back there in round two. You guys were down by 10, and then you came back, and I gotta say, Martin, you were maybe the MVP of this game with that
was.
Radiator Springs.
I was not expecting that, but once we were able to cement the animation, or the Pixar category, I was like, yeah, it's done.
No, and I have to also say, you know, he did it. If it weren't for him, I'm the one talking all this trash, and he's the one actually won the game. So yeah, thank you.
I was just happy to not embarrass myself, honestly.
Thank you for helping me not embarrass myself. I appreciate that. And baby, you so sweet
Humble.
for the nice things you said. I
I
appreciate
too
it.
extraordinarily
You're so
humble.
welcome. Thanks for being here today, guys. Congratulations
Thank
again
you.
on your win, and hopefully we'll see you guys back in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown sometime very soon. We'll be
The
right
unofficial
back
sponsor
with
is
the
empty.
Rejects. And we are back with John and Gregory.
Oh, they're
Team
previewing
Real
the Emoji
always
Movie.
a crowd favorite.
Frowny face.
Unfortunately, just didn't quite pull it off today.
Almost every time.
My favorite movie, Clay Pigeons, and I missed it.
I mean, I have to say, in round one, you guys had a really impressive showing. I think that, Greg, you got more
I think
questions
it's a
right
hell
than
of a
anybody
second
else.
round,
Thus
too.
Really redeeming yourself from the free-for-all.
I mean, yeah, that 1-3 record obviously don't look real
Yeah.
impressive
We're
right
still
now,
better
but
but you are the MVP.
they scored 23 points, I think,
on the real
if not more. So
Right,
it's
but
not
just
like
not
they've been
quite
playing
MVP
bad.
enough
They just
to, you know,
But the Chronicles of Narnia
Just
one
can't seem to
killed
catch
me.
a break
I wasn't
right
sure
now.
which one it was, so I just put down 2 franchises because I was like, I don't know the answer. Then
See,
I
we-
found out I could have gotten it right.
We both had one of those because my mind halfway through was like, you should probably write 1980s because of the Fox and the Hound, and I just
You see, Emma, we here at the Young Bucks, we like to have fun. We have fun all the time. Sometimes we fart around once or too many times. But that's okay. That is okay. We come in here 110%. These guys gave 110%. You may have been the MVP for free-for-all. We're all MVPs.
Well, again, that's debatable.
I like the camaraderie between you guys.
Yes.
Well, moving forward, do you guys have a strategy for potentially winning one of these Schmoedowns? One of these days.
Oh,
everyone is
Emma's
rooting
not
for
even
you.
cutting him any slack.
We won one.
well,
You ever gonna
You know,
win?
This is a really easy game to practice for, so I'm probably just gonna, wish that I had seen more movies when I grew up and go
And
from
just
there.
take some
Yeah,
Charlie
what does
Sheen
Brienne do
advice.
from hit or miss movies when she's
Winning.
actually studying. I'm like, what the hell are you
Read
studying?
all of
Exactly.
IMDb kind of every day. Just work your way through, a few hundred pages worth of movie facts and hope that you retain some of it.
See, Emma, we're going to come back from this, okay?
Oh, we're gonna
Yeah,
come
yeah,
back from
you'll
this.
lose, but we're going to rebound. We're going to rebound, regroup, come back together. Young Bucks, you guys are going to challenge someone
They're
else,
like a family.
some other team.
They're
and
just like
eventually
Guardians
we
2,
can
that
take on
song, The
somebody else
Chain,
too.
complete with back.
It's a slow process. Everyone's out there. Everyone's focusing on the other factions, the horses, the lions, whatever they are. Doesn't matter. The only ones that do matter are the Bucks because, let's be honest, nobody really likes
God, that was
lions
a
or horses.
great,
Everybody likes
wonderful song to
Hey,
choose
hey,
for
man,
Guardians 2.
It's their first
So
time
funny.
here.
Yeah.
Schmoedown.
Yeah,
They're
they
coming
were-
out from Austin.
They
You
were
know,
our guests, so good to them. Good for them.
Good for them.
Great guys.
Good for them. Fuck
Very guys.
Corey.
Yeah, fuck
Still,
Corey. That's
fuck
a thing. That's not a mean thing.
It's
That's
not
a real
mean.
thing. That's not a mean
It's
thing
endearing.
at all. So we're gonna bounce back for this. We're gonna get back, and then we're gonna be winners.
I like it. I like it. The Young Bucks are all about the journey, and you guys do have the luxury of youth, so you have the time.
Yeah,
to
that's the
take
one
that
thing they got
journey.
going
In
for them.
5 or 6 years, we'll have a winning record.
Let me say something too. They coming to our house.
At least they're
shit
honest.
talking, we're not gonna take that anymore. Nah, not the Young Bucks. We're coming in fast and furious. Watch out for our next match. Challenge somebody, who we're gonna have a fair time with. Because I feel like we weren't handed a fair
Right,
time.
RB. Talk that shit.
But
Talk that
next
shit.
time around, Greg, John, MVP. It's our game to win.
Wow, totally changed the energy there.
RB3, you are the official mouthpiece of this team now.
We are.
I'm now confused, actually, about the attitude of the Young Bucks as a whole. But certainly, best of luck to each and every one of you in the future. Real Rejects, I'm sure we will see you back soon. You are still very, very strong competitors in this league. And back to you, Ken and Christian.
Thank you, Emma. Group hug. Let's get a group hug. It's okay. We love each other.
Well, as you see there, look, everyone's having fun, and obviously Corey and Martin are very excited to get that win. But it was that Radiator Springs question, man, that really got them. Real Rejects has experienced so much heartbreak in this league. They get so close every single time in that 5 point that there's a reason why they're one of the most beloved teams in the league. But it was hard. It's hard up here watching them go through this.
They're two good guys. Well, they're okay
Everybody
guys.
just
And
feels
it's tough
sorry
to
for
see
the
them go
Rejects.
through this sometimes, but
is.
I think they have the fans on their side.
I think so too. All right, now it's up to you guys to make sure that you comment and like on this video. You want to get more guests like Double Toasted. You want to get more guests in general. You want to just get more great matches. Then it's up to you. Keep getting those comments and those likes out there. Make sure you join the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page. There's over 10,000 of you in there now. Go make it a lot more. And obviously go listen to the Schmoedown Rundown, breakdowns of all the matches that have happened this week. I'd like to thank Ken Knapsack, and for everybody out there, thank you guys for watching the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Now you check out the great Josh McCouga, the Wild Man, for your fantasy updates.
All right, that was fun, to say the least. And JTH actually got a prediction right again. Yay! That brings my record up to 4-3. Yeah, I've Not been doing too well in these predictions, but I finally pulled one out. So, yippee for me. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. Did I already say that was fun? Because that was. So Double Toasted gets a big win against those poor Real Rejects. Where Double Toasted goes from here, that's an interesting question. There's a lot of up and coming teams that could pose potential good matchups. I mean, you look at a possible matchup between Double Toasted and like Team Action. Oh my God, the fireworks that would happen in that match. That'd be something to see. But yeah, needless to say, this match was one of the most entertaining Schmoedowns they've done in a long time, and was real glad I got to see it firsthand. So, Double Toasted gets the win. The poor Real Rejects fall to 1-3. Where do they go? Hopefully not to the unemployment line, because they've been a lot of fun. Hopefully Christian and the guys can find him another opponent to match up against. But until next time, this has been your edition of JTH Reacts. If you like what you have seen, you can always follow me on Twitter at WWEJTH1, or you can join the official Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page. They are accepting new members every day. But until then, until the next Movie Trivia Schmoedown of JTH Reacts, the next time, we're going to have a little old doubleheader in the singles division. As already mentioned, John Humphrey will be making his singles debut, as he will be taking on the android, Mark Andraco, a personal favorite of mine. And then that leads up to the big match on Friday. It is to determine who will face the In-Snyder Jeff Snyder for the #1 contenders match at Collider Collision. It is William the Beast Bibiani going one-on-one with the commissioner himself, Christian Darth Harloff. Who's going to win that match? That's a tough call. We'll have to wait until that match happens, but until then, this has been JTH Reacts. I'm your host, JTH, saying until next time, thank you for watching, and until then, I bid you adieu.